Katie, and I'll call the rest as we proceed.
Good evening. My name is Katie Messina Silva. I'm a counselor at Chabot College. I'm also one of the co-advisors for the Chabot Dreamers Club, a student club that provides a community of support for undocumented AB 540 DACA students and allies. Many of our courageous students are here with us tonight. I am also a member of the Chabot Dream Team and DACA Steering Committee, equity work groups designed to provide additional supports for undocumented students on campus. Together, we have worked to provide workshops, training, and develop a website to provide resources and information to students, faculty, and staff allies. We've been working hard over the last 3 years to improve our support services at Chabot and make our campus a safe place for undocumented students. I am proud of the work that we have done so far, but there is much work yet to be done, and this work requires the full support of our campus, our administration, our district, and our board of trustees. We all come here today asking for your support. At Chabot, we have approximately 450 self-identified undocumented students, but we likely have many more. The election and our current administration's decision to rescind the DACA program has had a profound impact on our students and on the climate of our campus and our community. Students feel nervous, worried, hopeless, and extremely uncertain about what the future holds for them. Many of our students feel unsafe and worried about deportation. They worry that they or their families may be targeted. Students feel reluctant to come forward and seek out help and take advantage of resources that do still exist. While California laws such as AB 540 and the California DREAM Act still remain intact, many students have felt reluctant to apply because they worried about whether or not their information would be secure. One of my counseling colleagues in the Puente program shared that when they had their annual Noche de Familia, where they were joined by Puente students and families, they shared with parents that their main goal is to provide all Puente students with a safe environment to study, learn, and grow as college students. She emphasized that Chabot's goal was to become a sanctuary campus, so our undocumented students would feel safe. Many parents approached her afterwards and shared the fear they have for their undocumented students attending Chabot. This year, about 30% of Puente students are undocumented. She helped ease their fear by sharing that Chabot would be moving forward as a sanctuary campus. This is why I believe a sanctuary resolution is needed on our campus. Our students need to know that their college, their teachers, their counselors, administrators, district, and board of trustees support them. They need to know that they can attend classes and feel safe on campus without worrying that an ICE agent may come looking for them or that their information may be shared. Here at Chabot, we're working hard to put protocols and procedures into place to ensure these things won't happen. Having a board of trustees approve our sanctuary resolution will strengthen our ability to implement these protocols and help our students feel safe and secure on campus. Thus, I and the Chabot College Dream Team urge the Board of Trustees to take action and add the sanctuary resolution to the agenda and move forward to make Chabot a sanctuary campus. Thank you for your time.
The next speaker is Jacqueline Mata, followed by Monica Escueda and Antonio Mendoza.
Hello everyone, my name is Jacqueline Mata, and as part of Chabot Community College and the undocumented community, I believe that having a sanctuary district is very important. Being a sanctuary district will not only provide a safer environment to undocumented students, but also a sense of support for their families and the students as well. Being sanctuary will not increase crime as many believe. It will just make our college and district safe to attend and welcome to anyone. Getting an education should be something that we should all be able to do without fear. Trusting our college and district to stand with us if we are victims of a crime instead of against us is something that should be part of human rights. Respecting basic human rights is what we want. Being able to receive an education without fear. We are not asking for the district to ignore crimes, but to just protect our community when we are victims of it. We are a country of immigrants, and not just because we are recent ones, we should fear of getting help when we need it. We want to build trust with our district and environment and help when we can and when it is possible. But if you guys don't help us, how are we supposed to help when crime reaches to us? We are students, parents, brothers, and sisters of good that want to pursue a brighter future surrounded by support, trust, and especially fear nothing when we go out to our colleges to get an education. Thank you.
name is Monica Esqueda, and I'm the Vice President of the Chabot Dreamers Club. I'm here today to speak about the district's questionable sanctuary status. I want you to imagine waking up one day and leaving behind everything you once knew in pursuit of a better life. This is what millions of undocumented families have faced at some point in their journeys here. Now imagine living in the country where the American dream is constantly idolized and being so close to achieving it, yet there is a fear that holds you back, a fear that the choice of pursuing an education will ultimately strip you away from all your dreams. A 2014 study showed that out of 1 million undocumented children, 65,000 graduated from high school, yet only 6,500 went on to college. People right now are living in fear and consequently feeling that they don't have an opportunity to better themselves. The goal of anyone who goes to college is to be educated in a career that will eventually also contribute to our economy. This statement is no different for undocumented students. Why should we stop them from achieving this? As a college student, I want my peers to feel like they have a safe space to be in when they step onto campus. By refusing to acknowledge this district as sanctuary, undocumented students will feel discouraged to continue their studies, knowing that there is a possibility that they'll be deported back into countries with limited opportunities. A sanctuary status will make dreamers feel like they have a community behind them, and it will promise to keep them safe from any possible dangers. As a citizen of this country, I can't tell you what this feels like, and I will never know the despair and anguish undocumented students face on a daily basis. But I do know that by making the district into a sanctuary district, we will be moving forward in the right direction and letting dreamers know that we stand with them in these hard times. Thank you.
Antonio.
Hello, my name is Antonio Mendoza. I am American born and financial officer of the Chabot Dreamers Club. I just recently learned about DACA, how it can help further educate undocumented students from Dreamers' personal stories. Once I heard the news that the Trump administration's decision to terminate DACA, I told myself, I thought this was the land of opportunity, where I believe in democracy, where everyone has the right to equal access to public service, especially students who are striving to get a better education. They all deserve to be protected, treated fairly, and have peace in mind, not having to worry about when will be the last day at school, getting picked up by Homeland Security. Can you imagine the stress that is put upon these students? School already can be hard enough, but now they have an additional concern to consistently worry about. This impacts equal opportunity because it's a disadvantage compared to other students. This is out of their control. Now, is that justice? To be removed from your family and your environment, not knowing what your future will be like at that point. Maybe you're a non-immigrant. However, at a point in time, it is possible that your parents or grandparents could have been immigrants. This great nation was formed by immigrants. That's why I believe Chabot College, along with all other colleges throughout America, should give students an equal opportunity for education, so all immigrants can have a chance to become productive citizens. And this is what the American dream is all about. This is why I believe we should make Chabot College a sanctuary campus. Thank you for your time.
The next set of speakers will be Savannah Rodriguez, Andrew Pearson, Joan Cortez, and Jennifer Aiken.
Andrew Pearson withdraws. I'm going to email my comments
All
tomorrow.
right, thank you. All right, let's go to Savannah Rodriguez.
Hello everyone, my name is Savannah. This is my first semester at Chabot, and I'm an officer of the Dreamers Club. Our school should be sanctuary because it's the right thing to do as far as protecting our students and creating a welcoming and safe environment. California is on its path to becoming a sanctuary state with the bill that needs to be signed by Governor Brown. So let's do something that can protect our students, whether he signs it or not. We should not have to wait for others to take action. As of now, students need to feel protected by the thought that their school is doing everything in their power to protect them as students trying to receive an education. Other local schools are already sanctuary as far as high schools and JCs, so I do not see why Chabot cannot be sanctuary. Our schools should follow in the steps of everyone and become sanctuary so that students can take less off their minds about the political background and issues and focus on school. Also, because Chabot is physically located in Hayward, we should have the rights to become sanctuary. And if there is no loophole around that, we need to push the school board to help us to defend dreamers in the fight to push Alameda County towards sanctuary. Thank you.
Contest?
Hey all, my name is Joan Cortez. I had a speech of my own prepared, but I would like to bring the presence of my brother Gilhoon, who couldn't make it to the meeting. He wrote that the language of the soul is not literal, it is symbolic. Symbols have always been used where community could gather together in union under a common purpose. Symbols are alive, for they carry with them voices and stories of the souls that carried them. And throughout history, we can identify certain symbols, good and bad, that immortalize itself into our histories. Certain symbols that come to mind is the swastika, a symbol which the Nazis wore on their arm sleeves, put on flags and banners,